What's up, guys? Welcome back to another League Cup Championship brought to you by Team Reaper TCG. This was last Sunday, which I believe was July 21st in Benton, Arkansas at Archangel Games. This is the top four matchup that we're going to start with two teammates, both Team Reaper TCG. Roger Price versus Kenny Bishop. I am Clayton Fagan, and with me always is
Chris
Weber over here.
Yeah, Weber.
So yeah, it's been a while since we've done one of these, and hopefully we can remember what we're doing.
Yeah.
But it's going to be Pika Pads, which is pretty much Andrew Mahone's list. Roger made a few changes versus Reshiram Charizard. It's not the greens build; it is the ability build with Dead Nene. Marshadow Let Loose, which I am going to be honest, I'm really glad to be seeing that Let Loose go pretty soon.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so here we go, and Roger won the coin flip, and we'll go first. Roger is on the right, Kenny on the left. A couple of Team Reaper teammates here, and this is the first time that Roger has actually been on stream. This is
Which
the
is
top
surprising.
four matchup. Yeah, no, it's very surprising.
Because he's been in many tops.
All right, so he's going to start with Pika and immediately put down the Zera Aura for the awesome free retreat, as long as there's a lightning energy attached to your Pokemon.
Yeah, and then Kenny's got the Eevee Snorlax tag team, which I guess is a pretty good alternate attacker.
It is a good alternate attacker, but I don't think in this matchup it really is very good since Roger doesn't play any evolution Pokemon.
Right. I guess it's really good versus Zoroark, which we saw none of.
No Zoroark. Yeah,
there was not
crazy.
a Zoroark.
Yeah, the meta was really weird. All right, so Roger's going to play Cynthia to start the game here. Yeah, there were a couple baby Bucephalons, and one of them was mine.
Yeah,
it was
one
not very good.
Do you know how the other one did?
He also, I think, went 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
Yeah, I actually lost to him as a mirror, but we both ran into Vileplume and had no answer. So yeah, it didn't go very well for us.
Yeah, I think there was one big Bucephalon, might have been a couple Malamar.
All right, so here's Cynthia for 6.
See what else he's got. I guess he wants to just accelerate more energy right now somehow and bench more stuff.
Yeah, I can't really see what he has. Okay, so that was an electromagnetic
magnetic
radar.
Yeah, and I sometimes forget that lets you search for two GXs or
two lightning GX. Yeah, absolutely.
Instead of just one, so it's like Ultra Ball but better for lightning types.
Yeah, depending on what he's handing, he'll want to do this here. So he's going to
go. Wow,
so he's going to go ahead and pass.
See
what Kenny's got here.
Yeah, I wonder if he could have Dedenne.
He's going to start with a Heat Factory and draw 3. There's the Welder. He definitely wanted that for sure.
Yeah, Welder's really good.
I also see a Fiery Flint in his hand, so he's going to go ahead and Flint here, getting rid of a Guzma and Field Blower.
I think that is it the Charizard builds or the Pikachu builds that run Silent Hood.
I believe that he runs Hood in. I'm not sure if he does in his list or not. I know that he runs the Arcanine, so for Vileplume, that was his out against a Vileplume.
Well, and Alola Ninetales, the baby.
That's true too.
And
yeah,
Hoopa.
That's right. Well, no, it doesn't. No, because Hoopa and Ninetales is not on your opponent's active, it's on their Pokemon. So the Hood actually doesn't hit through the Hoopa or the Ninetales. Yeah, a lot of people get that confused.
Alright, so I think he accelerated 3 energy. It looks like
so he weldered and then
attached for turn and then passed.
Yeah. So so if Roger could get a few things going here, he could actually. Yeah, he would have to have quite a few Electro powers, but he could get it done if he needed to here.
Yeah, attach for turn, Thunder Mountain.
So he hits
like 3 or 4 Electro powers.
Yeah, so he hits for Tails here on
Choice Band, just another Cynthia.
Right, another Cynthia. So not the best start for Roger, but not the best start for Kenny either.
Right. So how often does Reshizard or Kenny want to play Kiawe turn 1?
Oh, you want Kiawe turn 1
like all
every
the time?
time. Yeah, every time. That's the main part of the turbo build like that, not having, greens, is to be able to Kiawe.
Hey, there is 4 energy there. And Kiawe ends your turn, right? Whenever you play it?
Yes, Kiawe does end your turn. Oh, okay, so he used the attack, the first attack from the Eevee Snorlax to be able to attach that energy from hand to give him the 4th energy there. It's called Cheer Up.
Cheer Up, nice. Well, doesn't Welder attach 3 energies from
Welder
hand?
attaches 2, and then you have your attachment for turn, and then he cheered up.
Oh,
with it
okay,
last,
okay.
yeah.
I thought that Welder attached 3 energies for
So
turn.
here's the Thunder Mountain, and he's going to hit for 150.
So he did have the Thunder Mountain.
Yeah, he hit full blitz, and so now he looks like he's probably going to go to the other Pikarom with it. He might attach it to Zeraora.
I don't know. I feel like attaching to the... Yeah, definitely attaching to the active one would be greedy.
Alright, so Kenny's going to Welder 1 onto... And so now he's got 5 energy. Now he's going to try to get that GX attack off, which is the Megaton Friends for 210. And then if he had the extra energy, which he does, he draws until he has up to 10 cards in hand.
Up to 10.
Yeah.
The bestest of friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then a choice band, so it's actually going to knock it out, I guess.
Yeah,
So it'd be
it'll hit for
240.
240. Yeah, it'll hit for 240, so...
I don't know. I think back at the tag teams, and I think that maybe Pokemon made...
Oh, the power creep's insane.
Yeah,
the power creep
well,
is real.
And then the Pikachu Zekrom
Alright, so here's the
has
Dedenne, which
240.
he's going to Dede change for 6.
Mhm.
Discard and draw 6. A couple of nest balls there he can get rid of. I see another Flint. Okay, he's going to go ahead and play the nest ball here.
Yeah.
Ah, he's going to grab the... Well,
Maybe.
yeah, it looks like the Mew, which would be really good here. Not that Roger has a fully loaded Pikarom, but
yeah,
he
he
could
would
get it
need-
very easily. That's the thing, is it's so easy to get energy.
Mhm.
You know, if he can tap his Coco, especially, because he's fixing to lose a couple energy right here for sure.
Yeah, and I think he's Ultra Balling now.
Alright, so he whiffed the nest ball. I'm going to go ahead and Ultra Ball. I'm going to grab
Marshadow.
Let Loose. Okay.
I love that art. Hate the card.
Yeah, that's the Karate Chop promo there.
Mhm.
I'm very glad it's rotating, though, and I will not have to sit there and deal with the turn 1 Let Loose at Worlds.
I think that we can at least be grateful that Let Loose Marshadow was not always good.
Acrobike, he's
Because-
going to go ahead and drop the Mew. He hit with the Acrobike, and then he's going to Let Loose.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, when Let Loose first came out, nobody really
Yeah,
played
nobody
it.
played it.
And it was about 6 months or maybe even a year after it came out. People finally found out about it.
Well, I'm trying to... Did Shining Legends come out the same time that N was standard legal?
It was, yes.
Okay, well that's... Yeah, that's probably why...
Yeah,
people
in
didn't play
rotate.
it.
After in rotate is when it definitely...
And then it didn't even pick up steam after that. People like...
a little bit, but
yeah,
not
a little
too
bit,
much.
but not too
Yeah,
much.
so I'm
And
going to
then,
drop 4. I saw a Welder, and it looks like a Volcano.
Probably
Arcanine.
an
He's
Ultra
going to
Ball.
get rid of it.
and he runs probably 1 stretcher at least.
Alright, so there's the Tapu Lele. Let's see what he's going to grab here off the Lele.
His list does not say stretchers.
And he would go ahead and he will Megaton Friends GX for the knockout, taking 3 prizes and drawing up to 10. So he actually had 2 in hand,
drew 8 cards.
so drew 8 and then took 3 prizes.
So he's got
He's
13 cards
got
in
13
hand.
cards in hand. He's got a gigantic hand.
Yo, where's your unknown hand at?
Right. So now Roger is in a bit of trouble here. He's going to take the knockout and tie the game up, but I still think that puts him behind.
Yeah, it's still one of those things where whoever gets the first knockout is definitely doing way better.
Right, because he's already got a choice band on the Reshazard.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, and it doesn't help that Roger has 2-3 prize people on the
Right,
board.
so yeah.
Because usually, probably in this type of matchup where you have the 3 prize attackers, you want to like break it up somehow.
You
and
wanna make him
your
take 7 or 8
Yeah,
prizes,
make your
absolutely.
opponent like actually knock out 3
All right.
Pokemon instead of just.
so he's going to
knocking
hit
out 2,
he's going to hit the pad here.
which is probably a relief.
Yeah.
I know that
I don't like
sometimes-
flippy cards.
I don't
but,
really either,
But when you
but-
hit heads, though, it sure does feel good.
Although timer ball, that's a little bit different because you can flip 2 coins.
Well, that's true, too.
And usually you just want 1.
That is true. So let's see what he's going to grab here.
What do you grab? Like, what do you need? Maybe choice band? Maybe electro power? Maybe like
Probably an electro power.
Yeah.
He doesn't need it here, but he could save it for later. And he's going to grab the...
Marshadow? That's not an item though.
I'm very confused right now. Oh, okay, so he's going... Okay, that's what it was. Okay, it's Ultra Ball. Okay, so he's just jumping steps here.
Yeah. He knew he wanted.
Yeah, he knew he wanted the Let Loose. That's all, because, I mean, you definitely have to. He's got 13 cards in hand.
Right.
So you're definitely going to drop that Let Loose. There's no doubt about it.
Yo, and I'm over here bad-mouthing 4 of custom catchers in decks post-rotation, but whenever you draw 10 cards off of Snorlax, it seems pretty easy to get to.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, the Snorlax GX attack is pretty good.
And it only requires 1 extra.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so here we go for 4.
Saw a fiery flint, like choice band or something.
Right.
And then
So Roger's going to take the knockout there and probably load up the Zera Aura.
probably. I wonder if he had enough damage to knock it out with Zapdos.
I don't think so. He would have had to have a couple electro powers
Yeah.
there. So he is going to, looks like, attach only 2 energy here to the Zera Aura. He needs to get his Coco. I wonder if it's prized because we haven't seen it yet.
Right.
And so he's going to take his 3 prizes. Didn't quite see. Looks like one of them's an energy switch.
Pokemon made tag teams so that the games would stop going to time. That had to be it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Alright,
you
so
just
there's
take
an Acrobite.
Acrobite. You just take 2 knockouts and the game's over. I think he had 3 fire in hand.
Yeah, that's not good. Alright, so he's going to Acrobite grab a Welder there.
That's pretty good though.
Yep, Welder 2 onto the Reshazard.
And then you can still
he's
attach
going to have to
return.
attach, but he's already used his GX attack, so...
And then so the GX attack is only 3 energy.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to have 4 to Flare Strike, and right now he can Outrage for 30, which I think is what he's going to do. Actually, he'll Outrage for 60 because of the Choice Band, so...
Nice.
Now, if Roger can't knock him out here,
And that is
then
game.
he'll be able to Outrage and...
270 is way hard to hit though.
Yes. Yeah, 270 is way hard to hit.
Here is where you just play Acerola and not bench the
Man.
the
they-
Pikachu.
Yeah, if they play
If only.
Acerola, yeah, I'm not sure Roger plays
I don't think
Acerola.
Roger plays Acerola.
I don't think so.
Or like a Max Potion or something. But yeah, the Max Potion would still feel bad. So what? That's 160 plus a Choice Band would be 190. Then you
Well,
need,
see, he
like-
hasn't used his GX attack yet, so now he's going to go ahead and Electromagnetic
that's true,
Radar,
true.
and he's probably going to grab another Dedenne if
Yo,
he has it in there and
multi-switch.
try to get as many Electro Powers as he can.
Wait, does Roger play Energy Switch and Multi Switch?
I believe so.
That's awesome.
All right, so there's the Coco, so he can pop the Coco here.
Mm-hmm.
But he can't grab it with the radar because it has to
You
be
know,
a GX,
though-
but it's not prized. It may have been prized.
I think Roger could actually have one if he had the exact right cards. Because you could just Guzma up like Dedenne and then knock out Dedenne and Mew. Or you'd have to Guzma up Mew or something. No, that wouldn't
Yeah,
work.
there's a lot that he would have to do here.
I think Mew would
try
have to not be
win.
there.
Alright, so he's playing the Cynthia. He's going to draw 6, and let's see what he gets here.
Yeah, no, Mew would have to not
Alright,
be
so
there.
there's the Coco. He's definitely going to put that down.
Yeah. 'Cause you just
I would
don't-
imagine, because you can just take... Okay, so
Yeah,
there's
so
one
there's
Electro Power.
Electro
There's a
Power.
second Electro Power.
Ultra Ball. Maybe he doesn't want Coco. I mean, I guess you don't really need Coco.
Repeat run. I guess you don't. Not in this situation.
Well, all he really needs now is
Dedenne, so he
energy
needs one more
switches.
Electro... So if he gets one more Electro Power and hits the GX, that would be 290. So that's all he has to do is hit this
Yes.
Electro Power off this Dedenne, and that's game. So here it is.
Or Choice Band?
Or
Does he-
Choice Band. I
yeah,
don't
or
think he plays Choice Band. I
No
don't
Choice
know.
Band?
But we'll see what happens. Did he get it?
Tab Coco?
Coco definitely wouldn't do it.
Nah, I wouldn't do it. Not enough energy.
Oh, he missed it.
He
He
had-
had game. Wow. If he could have only gotten the other Electro Power or Choice Band.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going
Yeah,
to go ahead and
retreat.
retreat, and that's probably a smart play. He's going to go ahead and hit in with the Zapdos.
Yeah, because that sets it up to where if Kenny doesn't win his turn, Roger wins
Yeah,
the
'cause
next
he's hitting
turn.
for 140 right there. So yeah, if Kenny doesn't have Guzma, because at this point Kenny just, Guzma for there's a Guzma, and
yeah.
he's got the energy for the retreat. So yeah, that's game. He'll just outrage for the knockout. Yep. Okay, there he goes.
Yeah, because Outrage does damage for
Yes,
damage
it's,
counter.
yeah, it's 30 plus, so it's 30 plus 140, which is 170, plus to 60 is enough.
Yes, like almost exactly, I think.
So that's game 1.
Mm-hmm.
So Roger will go first here, game 2. And it looks like, I couldn't tell, that looked like a Marshadow start for Kenny.
Yeah, and okay, this is not a Marshadow start for Roger. Kind of looked like a Pikachu Zekrom. I'm loving the lavender sleeves too.
Oh yeah, I am too. Alright, here we go.
Very nice, very nice.
No,
Oh, Growlithe.
Growlithe, okay.
That's kind of gross too.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Arcanine in this matchup's not the best, although I don't remember what Arcanine does.
Pikarom, he's going to go ahead and Ultra Ball and get rid of an energy. And it looks like an energy switch.
Mm-hmm.
Getting those energy in the discard, getting ready for that Coco.
He's eyeing
the Zero Aura. Yeah, you definitely want to either put down the Coco or the Zero Aura first thing, so you can have that free retreat. And of course, Zero Aura is a really good attacker too.
Mm-hmm. Makes me miss Manaphy EX. Big water types for retreat.
Yeah,
that card felt bad though. It only had 120 HP.
Yeah, and give up 2 prizes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like Shaman. And so there's the Coco. All right.
And Marshadow.
And then, yeah, Let Loose. Go ahead and get that turn 1 Let Loose. And Roger hasn't played a supporter yet, so this can really hurt Kenny, especially if, with as many fire energies as he plays.
Was he
if
got
he
13?
can't get another Pokemon, yeah, I think it's 12 or 13, and if he can't get another Pokemon, he'd be in big trouble.
Yeah, it's 12.
So let's see what we get on with this Let Loose here. Oh, almost too many there. He got the Denene, and he also, wow, that's actually a really busted hand for Let Loose.
So yeah, you just bench attack.
And Roger's looks like a Lily for 6, so that's pretty good for Roger too.
Yeah, for a pretty good amount. Oh, but it's just a pass.
Okay, and then so he's got the Kiawe.
Yo,
so
he's got
wow,
Kiawe
so he'll
too.
attach energy. There's
Jirachi.
Jirachi,
Oh my
very
gosh.
nice. Yeah, so do you Denene here or do you Kiawe? I would actually Kiawe.
I mean, what are you looking for? If you
Okay,
did
well,
it?
I mean, I guess you
Maybe
can find
like
a
welder
welder.
and stuff?
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, Welder's almost just as good as Kiawe. Just
Yeah,
2
no,
less
looks like it's
energy.
going to come back to bite him here because he's not going to be able to attach any energies except for what he's already attached.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like he played a Flint. I'm not sure. I can't tell what he played.
Yeah, I think it would definitely would have been safer to Kiawe because then you have the Dedenne for next turn.
Right, absolutely. So you're going to guarantee 4+ energy. Okay, so it was an Ultra Ball, so he's going to go ahead and Let Loose here. But yeah, so you go ahead and guarantee the energies, and that way you're going to probably knock out because you Kiawe and go ahead and put 4 energy, so you got 5 total on your Reshazard. And then you're, attached for a turn and GX for 300 and guarantee a knockout.
Yep. You just have to find a way to retrieve the Growlithe.
Absolutely. And so, wow, that Let Loose was not good for him, I don't believe. I did not see a supporter.
It looks like a switch.
He's going to switch into Jirachi. Let's see.
Yeah,
Is that a welder?
Yeah, there's a welder.
Oh, wow. He is just pulling off all the stops here.
Never didn't have it.
Man.
Does he play skateboards?
That's crazy. Wow.
He's got 2 skateboards.
2 skateboards.
For Jirachi,
I
probably.
wonder how many Switch does he play? Probably 3. Yeah, so you get 3 Switch and 2 skateboards. That's
Switch has
good.
become a pretty hot card.
Yeah, it's a $30 secret rare. All right, so there's the welder. Draw 3. There's another Let Loose if he wants for later.
And then the Fiery Flint.
Yeah, he's got no way to retreat though, so he's gonna go ahead and play the Let Loose. I mean, might as well.
You liked it so much the first time.
Yeah.
Let's have it again.
Well, it'd be really hard for Roger to take a knockout. So if you go ahead and put that little ping damage with an Outrage, or you could possibly go ahead and GX for 230.
Yeah.
And he does play Mew, and so later on he could use the Mew. But he can't get out of the active, so here we go to Roger's turn. Now let's see what that Let Loose did for him. Straight into Cynthia. Okay, so it wasn't that bad, yeah.
And then I guess here you're just looking for...
You're looking for energy, Thunder Mountain, to be, that way go ahead and full blitz and either fill up your other Pikarom, or if you don't think he can take the knockout, then you go ahead and put them all in that Pikarom, but I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
Because, he's only a welder away from hitting 300 with his Double Blaze GX, so.
That is true. Order pad.
Yep, here comes the pad. And he hits
nice.
it. Yeah. It's a busted card if you can roll heads.
Yeah, it's not bad. Because, I guess you can Coco Prism, get 2 energy on the bench, accelerate him to the top, or the active. Maybe even get some poke damage.
Yeah, absolutely.
But this would still require a good amount of cards.
He's got a lot that he has to get here. So.
He did grab an energy switch, though.
All right.
So maybe he does have something.
Well, he's probably fixing to pop the Coco. I'm not sure. I know he has at least 1 energy in the discard.
he's got
Alright,
Nest
so
Ball.
he's got
Nice.
Nest Ball
Nice.
now.
Getting a Zapdos.
Yep.
I guess Zapdos also just as easily takes that knockout.
It
on
definitely
Jirachi.
does. Yes, it does. And then you've got your free retreat because of the Zero Aura. So yeah, pretty good. Looks like you might be going back in here. See
What's
what he's
interesting
gonna
in
do.
Kenny's list, though, is other than Dedenne and Tapu Lele, there's no other 2-prize attackers. So he could easily make Roger knock out the Jirachi and then 2 Reshizards.
That's true. Yeah,
Which-
taking 7 prizes. Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Which is pretty good.
So he is going to go ahead and go the Zapdos route here, which I
Mhm.
think is pretty smart. Going to take the knockout and take the lead here.
Yep. And so you got Arcanine, Energy attached. He's got the Crystal in hand, and he's just going to attack.
So I guess he GX. Okay, yeah. So he's going to
Yeah,
go ahead and
GX.
double blaze and knock out the Zapdos here. All right, so he's going to promote the Choice Band Pikarom
Got
here.
a Thunder Mountain.
Still needs
Lightning
2 energy though. So there's 1, and then probably tap the Coco.
Electromagnetic.
Now I think there's 2 energy in the discard. Would be a good time. And he's going to go ahead and Electromagnetic Radar, getting rid of a... Couldn't tell what he's getting rid of.
I think it was an Order Pad and something else. Maybe Max Potion? Does Roger...
I'm not sure, but he is going to grab Dedenne here.
And he'll probably be discarding 1 card, just draw 6. Really good.
Yeah, Dedenne gets even better after rotation
Electro
because
Power,
you just
nice.
don't have that Guzma.
So you draw 6 because he Electro-powered. Got another Energy to attach for turn. Get some damage on it at least.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But with the Choice Band, and Outrage does quite a bit. So, but it does. He probably wouldn't even Outrage. He probably wouldn't Flare Strike here. He's got 4 energy on now. So
Right. What will Roger do? He's got another Electro Power in hand also. So there's
he's going to tap the Coco here. So he'll get both energies that he's got in the discard.
Probably get it.
Probably 1 on Pikarom, 1 on Zero. Or,
Yeah,
yep,
of
there
course.
you go.
Got
Now-
Zapdos in hand. Electro
Alright,
Power.
So that's
nice,
the second
nice.
Electro Power. So now Choice Band, that's a knockout if he uses GX, which he absolutely will. Even though he
Yes.
won't get the bonus.
Erica's. Draw 4.
Yep, Erica for 4 here.
Nice. That card's really good. I haven't ran it in a deck, but it is a good card.
Yeah, if you have ways to empty your hand, it's absolutely great. But if you... And I think post-rotation it's harder because you're not going to have Ultra Balls. You're not going to have ways to... too many ways. Now, Pikarom does because of the Electromagnetic Radar.
Right.
You're able to do, get rid of stuff, so...
Oh, he's actually just going to attack with no energy. For, what is that, 140?
Ah, okay.
Well, because it'd be 60 plus 80. Yeah, 140.
Yep.
Pretty good. Field Blower.
Yep, Field Blower, the Choice Band.
Yeah, the Choice Band's gone. And then he did a hand motion. Oh, just the knockout.
Okay, so he's going to take the knockout there. I'm assuming that was probably Outrage here, so...
Mhm.
So now Pikarom just needs 1 energy to go ahead and take the knockout here.
Right.
And he'll be able to full blitz. Now the Mew actually hurts him now because,
Yeah, you can't GX.
you could full blitz onto the Pikarom and get ready to GX next turn because I don't think Kenny's going to have a response here.
Yeah, because he would have to power up the Arcanine.
Right, absolutely. So
And
he's going to
that's-
go ahead and... Well, Kenny's going to go ahead and play here.
Another Acrobite, Guzma, Skateboard.
Yeah. I'm not sure where Roger's putting his energy. I'm assuming it's going on the Pikarom. And it is, okay.
Yeah, because he still has the GX.
Right.
So maybe if the Mew does get left there, then, he can just knock that out. And then
Right, and then, GX for a game.
Right. So he's got
Yeah.
Guzma,
Roger did
Max
not
Potion,
take his
fire.
prizes.
Did he not?
He did not. There he goes.
There he
Okay.
goes.
I was going to say, I'm like, no, wait a minute. I know that there's more. Okay, so he's going to retreat and Mew, and then just going to slap across the board here.
10s all
10,
around.
10, and 10. Which actually helps, though, because with Pikarom only having 240, if he could get a Reshizard, hit for 230, that's a knockout on that Pikarom over there. So,
It is
on
relevant,
either one
yes.
of them.
But
So
at this
he's gonna
point,
attach the Pikarom. That looks like
Guzma.
Guzma. Yep.
Nice.
Arcanine. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to overcome right there. Yeah,
Okay.
he's gonna go ahead and scoop it up right there.
Yeah, because at that point, Roger already had like backup Pokemon.
Yeah, he's
ready
got
to
backup
attack,
beyond backup. So
and Kenny still needed to knock out at least 2 more Pokemon because he had 4 prizes
yeah,
left.
absolutely. So Kenny's probably gonna be starting Game 3 here.
Yeah, moving on to Game 3.
That was definitely well played by Roger.
Mm-hmm. So I guess Pikarom still wants the Lily start, right? Or
Yeah,
did they-
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Pikarom definitely wants the Lily start. And especially with the Marshadow, so you want to let loose your opponent if you can. Alright, it looks like they both got a mulligan here. You want to let loose your opponent if you can, and then draw into the Lily or the Dedenne, and then at that point you just kind of roll from there.
Yeah, and I'm
then
also-
and then hope your opponent is stuck.
Yeah. I'm going to assume that Roger doesn't play Volkner. I haven't seen him play one.
I haven't seen him play one. I do not have Roger's list.
Yeah.
It's close to Mahone's Pikapad's list, and I don't think it plays Volkner.
Mm-hmm.
But Roger said he made a few changes from the list.
Because I know that the Zapdos Ultra Beasts, they run less Cynthia or
Yes.
Lily for Volkners
Uh-huh.
instead, so...
Alright, this looks like an NA start. I think for Kenny, I could not tell.
It looks like Roger might have had a Zero or a GX in hand, possibly. Still not a bad start because he's got free retreat.
Oh, no,
Jirachi,
Jirachi.
nice.
Okay. So
The best
he does have a
start.
Dedenne in hand. Okay. I did not see the Jirachi, though.
The skateboard, nice.
It's a pretty
Yo,
good
Stadium.
start. Alright, here we go. Go ahead and Heat Factory for 3. Get it rolling.
2 Fiery Flints, I think. Nest Ball.
Yeah.
Acrobite.
Go ahead and Acrobite first. Yeah, I'd grab the Nest Ball here.
Kenny's got a pretty good hand.
Yeah, that's a really good start. That's super fast. And if he could go ahead and get that turn 1 Kiawe, then it's going to be hard for Roger to get past that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what he's looking for here. Just doing that first deck search there. I think he had another Nest Ball in hand. He does.
I think he did too, yeah.
He's
Fiery
going to go ahead and Flint.
Maybe he didn't want to use it.
It's like
Doesn't
a
seem
Nest
like
Ball
it.
and an Ultra Ball.
Well, at this point, you can just Welder, right?
Yeah, you
Attach
can.
return.
Yeah, you can. And go
draw
ahead and
3.
draw some cards.
Yeah. Put 2 on Reshizard. You can
Mhm.
still Jirachi. Then you can Dedenne after all that's done.
That's true.
You get an energy and discard.
Yeah, you go ahead and
for the
Dedenne.
Fire
That way,
Crystal.
yeah, that way you don't have to. So, and he does have Welder. So, yep, there it is. Going to Welder 2 and draw 3.
Oh,
and
then
he's got the Let
Marshadow
Loose.
too.
Wow, okay. So now we're in business. But do you want to... I mean, I guess you play the Marshadow over the Dedenne. Go ahead and Let Loose. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, 'cause
Because you
it
can get
saves
that
your Dedenne
Dedenne
for
later. Yeah,
Then-
that turn 1 Let Loose. And I'm not sure what Roger had in his hand. We couldn't really see, but...
Yeah, but it says Roger may just not get to play the game.
yeah, pretty much. And Kenny's already got 3 energy on Areshi, so that's pretty hard to overcome.
And a Jirachi that he hasn't even used yet.
He has not Stellar Wish yet, that's true.
Mm-mm. So even if you dead draw here, you just Jirachi Stellar Wish for
Right.
a supporter for next turn.
Absolutely. And Roger's going to be hard-pressed to even knock out that Jirachi. He's got to have a lot from that Let Loose to be able to do that.
Right.
And there's a Welder right off the bat, so
And then the
he's
Fire
already got it.
Crystal.
Yeah, he's got a Welder for the next turn. And we know there's fire in the discard already because he used the Heat Factory, so...
So does Welder draw you 3 cards only if you attach fire from your hand?
Right, you have to have at least 1 energy to be able to use Welder.
Okay.
So
So it's
and
not
you can
just
attach
like-
1 or you can attach 2.
Okay.
And then, of course, if you have 2 in hand and don't want to attach both, it's your hand is private knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to just...
But you wouldn't be able to play Welder with no effect, right?
You can't... No, yeah, you have to draw 3, I'm pretty sure it says.
I want to see what Welder says. Let me look.
See exactly what it says, the exact wording. Alright, so here's Roger. Roger's... It looks like... Oh, he has a Lily in hand, so he's going to straight up... He put down the Zapdos and then the Pikarom there and just Lily for, I want to say 7. 6.
6, maybe?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Ultra Ball the 2 energies away. So this is pretty good. So he's probably going to go ahead and grab the Coco right here.
Yeah, I would.
No,
Zeraor's
Zeraor.
pretty
Yeah,
good, too.
Zeraor's pretty good. You really do need that down as soon as you can. So
But Welder,
that's not bad.
Welder says to attach up to 2 fire energy cards from your hand to one of your Pokemon if you do draw 3 cards. So
Okay, so you have to draw the 3.
if you play Welder, yes. If you play Welder, that's assuming that you have a fire
Yep.
energy in hand. You
Yep.
would not be able to play Welder
If you didn't have fire energy, you wouldn't be able to,
because you can't just
Yeah, you
play
can't
a
just
card
draw
with no
3
effect.
cards. Right, exactly, yeah.
For the same reason you can't field blower with no targets.
Correct.
You have to
Yep.
at least have 1 target.
Yeah, and what's crazy about that is you can actually field blower lower the Prism Stadiums, but
And then it
it's
failed.
to no effect, and
Yeah.
it fails. Yeah, and so you're actually getting it out of your hand.
But it didn't do anything.
It didn't do anything. That's correct. All right,
All
so
right, so
and then
there's the
here's
Dede.
Dedenne doing a Dede change.
Why'd they name that Pokemon that?
I don't know.
They knew people were going to be saying it a lot.
Dedenne. Dedenne.
Such a weird name.
It's a cute name.
It's a cute Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I think this Jirachi is knocked out.
Yep. All right. So here we go. Bringing up he must have a Guzma in hand, or a way to.
Or he's just going to face
He
tank
does
with
have the
Kiawe.
Guzma, so it looks like he's going to probably knock out. If he has Choice Band, he can knock out whatever he wants. Otherwise, he's going to go ahead and. Well, let's see what he does here. He can attach energy and Choice Band. Wow, and so he's going to Flare Strike for 260.
He just has it all.
Wow, yeah, that was pretty good.
He had his cake, whipped cream, and
Yes,
cherry.
he
all
did,
at the same.
absolutely. Now Roger's in a really. He's just in a mess here. He's going to Order Pad. Oh, he's going to fail it.
I guess the only hope for Roger is that he can't use Flare Strike the next turn.
He can't use Flare Strike the next turn. That's true.
But all he needs is a Guzma energy.
Yeah,
and,
that's it. Guzma
that's a
energy
game.
and that's game. Yeah, that's what's crazy. Reshazard is so fast and hits so hard.
That's
Like
kind
I
of
said,
ridiculous.
There's not a lot of ties in Pokemon anymore with
No.
GXs. I mean, with the tag teams, it's just crazy.
Like with Reshizard, could you win in 2 turns? I don't think so because
I don't think you can win in 2 turns, but if you go second, you can. I mean, because you could. I mean, double. Well, you'd have
No,
to
I
double
think you'd have to have
blaze.
3
No, you'd have to
turns.
have 3 turns unless you play Shrine. So you double blaze with the Choice Band and hit in the Shrine.
Yeah, and then knocks out Pikarom.
and then knocks out
Flare Strike the
Pikarom,
next
and
turn.
then next turn Flare Strike. So yeah, it is possible. And I have seen Reshazard lists that do play 1 Shrine.
Really?
Yes, they play 1 Shrine for that last little especially post rotation lists. I've seen a lot of them.
Just win in 2 turns.
Basically,
like,
yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, Reshazard, it's super scary.
It's kind of ridiculous.
Yep. All right, let's see what happens here.
I want to say that, yeah.
Lele for the Guzma.
Guzma.
Is that game?
Well,
Well, he can't flare. Yes, he can Flare Strike because he's
'Cause he
getting
got
out of the
it
active
reset.
and it resets. So he needs an energy.
Yes.
There it
Oh.
is.
Wait, did he actually just win in 3 turns?
He did. He did win in 3 turns.
That's ridiculous.
Wow. What a game for Kenny. That was
Oh,
super
there's Thunder
fast.
Mountain and
Oh,
Prism.
Thunder Mountain and Cocoa Prism both prized for Roger.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty detrimental anyways, but I honestly, wow, that just, he didn't have a chance.
Mhm.
Kenny just had everything he needed, and so yeah, that's the top 4 matchup. Kenny Bishop wins over Roger Price. Roger did play very well, though.
Mhm.
He really couldn't do anything game 3.
To the best visibility.
Yeah, definitely the best visibility game 3. Yeah, it was a really good matchup there. So
On to the finals.
on to the finals. Thanks for watching the top 4 game, guys.